What's up, team? What's up, fellas? All right, we're going to talk about how to go viral on social media here. Let me address the elephant in the room. First off, Warren Lotus, Echo Jeans. I know, shit is hard. Okay, on top of that, I need to talk about a couple other things. The irony in the fact that I have a 60 subscriber YouTube channel and this video is not going to go viral yet. I'm talking about how to go viral and build a brand on social media. But just for context and to kind of give myself a little bit of validity and credibility, I've gone viral a couple times, 200K, 100K on IG, and then 1.3 M, 500, another like 1.2. Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, okay, so I've gone viral a couple times. I do know a thing or two about content creation and how to build an audience and things like that. And the only reason I'm really like talking about this and sharing this and why it's like a little bit different than what I've been talking about in regards to like the sales shit is because this YouTube channel to me is just kind of like a fucking brain dump, like diary. Fucking brain dump diary thing. Like I just want to share my ideas, my theories. Fucking Stanford won't listen to my theories. Harvard won't listen to my theories, so you have to. But this shit ain't theoretical. This is practical shit. So let's dive into this. If you genuinely want to build a brand on social media, this video will not tell you everything you need to do, but it will give you a good idea of kind of what to look for. And if you are gonna listen to people on how to grow a social media brand, if they aren't talking about these few things, I'd avoid it. I guess we could kind of get started with what to avoid. Dude, hashtags and all that kind of shit do not matter on social media. Like posting times, all that kind of shit is just irrelevant. It's stupid. It's so minuscule, and it's oftentimes when people are focusing on that, like that's like minuscule optimizations that actually don't even really work. So just kind of ignore that shit. The four things you need to think about when you're thinking about creating content is your ICP or IVP. This is essentially like your ideal viewer persona. Who the fuck are you making videos for? The best way I like to explain this is think about those like homeless dudes who like stand on like a little soapbox in like a town center and just scream and preach, and no one's actually listening. Everyone's just like walking by that person, just kind of like, you might gain a little bit of attention in the fact that like people are gonna glare at that person, but no one's actually stopping there to like listen to what he has to say. However, think about those videos you see where it's like a one-to-one conversation on like a university campus, and there's usually like some Christian preacher talking to one specific person, and they're having a conversation, and there's this huge audience intently listening to what they're doing and what they're talking about. That is what you want. Okay, that's what you want on social media, is that your videos are to one specific person, and then you're gonna catch this surrounding audience who, for whatever reason, is interested in that one-to-one conversation. There's certain aspects, certain topics that you're talking about that they resonate with. Maybe some other topics they don't, but that's the point. That's what you want to, that's how you want to think about content creation. So I think there's like a, what's the saying, like speak to everyone, you speak to no one, speak to one person, you speak to everyone, something like that. Anyways, that's the point. So your ICP, your IVP, that is like incredibly important. Just massively important. The other thing is copying. So what's the what is it? Steal like an art? No, good artist copy, great artist steal. So yeah, don't copy, steal. Now, caveat to this is, I think Alex Hormozy said this, and I do think it rings true. Like, if you are going to rely on your whole social media brand or content strategy to be just stealing and copying, you're always one step behind the person who's innovating. And on a long enough time scale, the people who do steal and copy primarily are the ones who fade out. It's just the way it is. This is kind of an interesting like analogy or an example of that. Think about the 2016 SoundCloud era. You have Uzi, Cardi, Yachty, Kodak, 21 Savage, all those guys. They're still around because they were the innovators of that, right? Everybody else who tried to copy them Where the fuck are they now? Where the fuck are they now? You know? Literally everybody else is gone. Same sort of deal with this. So you can steal and copy to like get a little bit of attention on you, which is some of my most viral videos are from that. Are just like a stolen idea. I'm like, oh, I could do that idea, right? But if you're just gonna rely on that, it's not gonna build you like a legitimate brand. Now, what is the solution to just stealing and copying? Like, what's the solution at? Ideation. Ideation is the most important part of content creation. Without ideation and your ideal viewer persona, those two things mixed together, successful social media brand. Literally, like, bar none. If you are constantly pushing the envelope in terms of idea creation, ideation, and executing on that, you will go viral on social media and you'll grow a big brand. That's like simply it. And how you can kind of take the stealing process and make it your own is by thinking of an idea and then doing something really fucking crazy on top of that. Another way to think about it is like, if I, gun to your head, if you had to make a video that is going to get you 100,000 followers in a week, what fucking video are you going to make? And like, sit on that. I like, yeah, that's like the big thing. And now if you can find a viral ass idea that speaks directly to your ideal viewer persona and it's replicable, like you can do it over and over and over again, that is how you like start trends and you literally explode on social media. That, like, if you can hit that trifecta, it's gonna speak to your ideal viewer persona. It's a banger fucking idea that no one's done before. It's super interesting. It's captivating. You don't need to rely on like insane thumbnails or fucking hooks. Just the idea itself is just like, holy fuck. And then it's repeatable, dude. You're on your way to viral sensation. And then the fourth pillar of content creation is just consistency. So you're just like being consistent, and that's why like having a repeatable idea is huge. That's genuinely been my biggest fault, is consistency. If I was more consistent with my content creation, I would probably have a social media brand by now. My issue is I get these pumps of motivation for like 2 months, and then typically life happens, something else in life happens that takes my attention away, and then I fall off the wagon. And it's a big problem I need to fix because I do want to become a content creator, and just because like content creation is fun to me. Yet you can't build a successful brand in 2 months. It's a year-long process or more. Like, consistency is literally key. And I've seen people who started around the same time as me when I decided to seriously take content. When I decided to take content seriously, who have fucking exploded because they stuck with it for literally 3 to 4 months. 2 more months than I did, and it worked. Now, granted, and the one person who comes to mind constantly innovated with new ideas, spoke directly to his ideal viewer persona, and was consistent. He went from 110 followers to 78,000 followers in a weekend. In a fucking weekend. Now, granted, for 3 months, posted with no traction, one video blew up. He made a couple more versions of that video. They all got over a few million views. In 1 weekend, bro, 110 followers to 78,000. Quit his software engineering job and went all in on his like coaching business for fitness. How fucking nuts is that? And that's like the crazy part of social media. It can happen like that. But again, this guy literally hit the trifecta. Crazy fucking ideas. Like, he was always pushing the envelope in ideas, speaking directly to his ideal viewer persona. I'm sure he stole ideas. Actually, I know he stole ideas from other people because he looked at some of the popular creators in his niche, and he would take ideas from them and then make it his own and improve it and push the envelope in terms of his ideation, his editing, all that kind of stuff. And he was fucking consistent. So no wonder it worked. But you really just need, if you're going to embark in the content creation journey, you genuinely need to be like, okay, for the next, I'm going to say 6 months, there's going to be a huge time commitment, a huge creativity commitment, and I have to dedicate myself to this for the next 6 months and be exhausting my creativity and consistency muscles. And if you can commit to that, it can work. It can seriously work. I've seen it happen. And it pisses me off that it hasn't happened to me. But I also know why it hasn't happened to me. So I can't be. I'm only mad at myself. Anyways, again, this is my video diary on YouTube. So those are the 4 pillars to content creation. Genuinely, like, I paid for 2 content coaching programs. So I probably just saved you a couple grand in terms of investment. That's all you need. Who the fuck are you making videos for? Steal ideas from other people. If you need to, in the beginning, just to gain some momentum, just genuinely bar for bar steal people's shit. Like, you're never gonna hear some content coach say that, but like, do it. It'll work. It'll give you that motivation. For example, my most viewed video I've ever made, 1.3 million views. I stole the fuck out of that one. And here's a good example, actually. These 2 videos that got 200,000 and 100,000 views, I saw a video of a girl hiking a mountain, and I was just scrolling, just literally doom scrolling. Saw a video of a girl hiking a mountain. It was a before, during, and after of this hike. Before, she's like, woohoo, I'm about to hike this mountain. Middle of the hike, it's like she's exhausted, oh my god. And the end of the hike, beautiful view. It's a storytelling framework, right? It's a, and the video itself went crazy viral, and there's a reward at the end of the video. It's just this like crazy, beautiful view. And I was like, whoa, I think I could do that, but I did it in terms of sales with cold calling. So before a day of cold calling, I'm like, woo, yeah. During, I'm like, oh, fuck. And at the end of the day, oh my god, I made money. Or sometimes, oh my god, I didn't make money. And it went viral. First video I posted like that, following that stolen framework, making the idea my own, went viral. I just kept fucking rinsing and repeating that framework. And that was how I was able to keep it consistent. And I was able to grow a bit of a following around that. I would get tons of DMs about sales. And I was able to like funnel those people to a fucking program and all that kind of shit. Anyways, so that's, yeah, I'm rambling. I'm repeating myself. I've already listed the 4 pillars to building a social media brand. So good luck. Go get famous. I'm going to try again. Because I know I can do it, but I'm fucking just being a pussy about it. So anyways, cheers. Good luck.